My name is Julia, and today I will tell you about Slavic mythological creatures. You really liked the previous video on this topic. You asked for more. I'm making more videos on this topic. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Let's start the video. And the first creature is bannik. 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 Bannik is a small man, who lived in bath houses, in a bathhouse, or like in a sauna. Sauna. Bannik stems from banya, the bathhouse, the sauna, and it has the same root as Spanish word baño. Yeah, the bathroom, baño. This root means basically like a bathtub, a pool. Yeah. So bannik was just like a domovoi. He could be evil, he could be friendly. It depends on how you treat him. If you leave your house, move to another house, you had to give him a whisk made of birch branches and soap, like a bar of soap. Bannik really liked to be alone at night, so you could not enter the bathhouse at night. It was his time. He was doing his business. Also, he was connected with giving birth. How so? Because Slavic women would go to the banya, to the bathhouse to give birth, which makes sense. Like, you can access hot water, clean, everything. And midwives would do different rituals for a bannik to help the woman to give birth. Overall, it was a nice entity, but if you are not respectful, he could kill you by suffocation with steam. Knowing how much Slavic people like to drink vodka in sauna, it does not surprise me. Next is V. V is a big demon, basically, or an evil spirit. He had huge eyes with very heavy eyelids. So they were other demons that were helping him to lift his eyelids. There is a story written by Gogol that's called the same way, V. Think about it. A beast that could open its eyes and kill you with their gaze. Sounds like Banshee or Medusa, Gargone, like the Greek lady with the snakes, her. And when a person dies, you always have to close their eyes, and if you don't close it, they will turn into this monster. Next monster is also a thing that you can turn into after you die. Vurdalak, Vurdalak. I hope this is not too loud. So, Vurdalak is Slavic equivalent for a vampire. Unlike vampires, they were able to roam, like to walk outside when it was sunny, during the daylight. But I guess they just preferred to hunt at night. You could become one if you were cursed, or if you died with an unnatural death, in an unnatural way. If you were not baptized, too. Don't forget. So, to prevent someone to become a Vurdalak, people would place a corpse upside down in a coffin and cut their tendons. I suppose like here, the knees, the ankles. I guess makes sense. No tendons, no walking. And just like vampires, you can kill them by piercing their heart with an aspen stake. They were eating flesh and sucking blood. But nowadays I think in our language, in Russian language, we replaced this Vurdalak with a vampire. Vampire is more popular. Thank you, Twilight. Okay, next creature. Finally, not a monster. It's a nice bird, a nice animal. A firebird or žar ptica. Žar ptica, a heat bird. Its feathers were so bright that you could light up like a house or a room with one single feather. It was also very hard to conceal it. Ivan the Fool in Russian fairy tales, in Slavic fairy tales, Ivan the Fool would often go and find the žar ptica, the firebird, and ask it for a feather or try and catch it to bring it to the Tsar. Sometimes it was the part of the challenge, bring me the firebird, I will give you my daughter, something like this. I don't know if it's a thing in everywhere in Russia or only in my region, but we have these restaurants. They are called žar pizza, so like heat pizza. Like žar ptica. Ptica means a bird, or žar pizza. I think it's nice, but now when I see this name, I think of pizza. Thank you, capitalism, thank you. Next, Ovinnik. Ovinnik is something like a domovoi or a bannik, but it lived outside. It lived in dry barns where people would dry wheat, dry their crop, and it was protecting the crop, or it could send fire and destroy everything. It was more like evil than the Mavoi or a bannik, because it lived outside and it was an uncontrollable force. If you treat him well, he could send you a message with like a wind. You can hear a whisper like, there will be a drought, there will be a drought, there will be a drought, or like, mice are coming, mice are coming. Yeah. Also, a little man walking among the wheat. Little man. Next we have Bayun the cat. Kot, cat is kot in Russian. Kot Bayun the cat. He was a cat. So, wow. And he had a hypnotic voice and could put you to eternal sleep. Bayun has the same root as the word убаюкивать, like to put someone to sleep by singing a lullaby. With Ivan the Fool would go and try to fight the sleep, fight the force of God Bayun. And if you don't fall asleep, if you can fight his hypnosis, if you don't fall asleep, then the cat is basically like your pet. You can ask him for advice or bring him somewhere, just like with the Tsar. Yeah, Tsar asking Ivan the Fool, bring me cat, the Bayun the cat, or whatever. Also, if you tame this cat, his purring could heal illnesses. In modern fairy tales, you could see him play an accordion or a harmonica. Yeah, like a god is playing this. But I imagine that in the past he was playing gusli. Gusli is like a Slavic harp. Next one is kinda creepy, at least for me, and it's called one-eyed Likho. Likho, одноглазая Likho. So, I saw that it can be depicted as a very tall, skinny woman, like a slender woman, or a creature that kinda resembles Leshi. But to me, Likho doesn't have a gender. It's like in between, because Likho ends with O, and Russian nouns that end with O have neutral gender. So what is Likho? It is a creature that symbolized doom and depression. If you encounter Likho, it means that a disaster is coming. We still have this saying in Russian: "Не буди лихо, пока оно тихо." Don't wake the Likho up while it's quiet, while it's calm. So it's just an evil, creepy entity that you should not disturb. Otherwise something very, very bad happen. So, не будите лихо, пока оно тихо. Okay, and the last creature for today is Nightingale, the robber, or Slavic, Nightingale, Разбойник, Nightingale, the robber. He was a bad guy. He looks like a man, like a human, and he could whistle. He could whistle so well, and his whistle was so strong that he could destroy. He could destroy people, objects with the force of this whistle. A few versions for his origin. So Salavi and Nightingale could be not a nightingale, but a Turkic or Turkish, I guess Turkic word for a bandit, or it could be connected with the pagan deity of wind. Sometimes he also had wings, so was he fully human or half bird, half human? Depends. In folklore, he was usually defeated by Ilya Muromets. Ilya Muromets, Bogatyr, the Slavic superhero, a very strong, righteous man. There is a cartoon that's called Slavic Разбойник, Nightingale the robber, and Ilya Muromets. I will leave it in the description if you are interested. So guys, thank you very much for watching this. I hope it was interesting. If you want to, I can talk about Slavic traditions, like weddings,